Ah, you hear that sound? That's the sound of 1,000 levels of experience, because I have been AFKing at my newly built Gold XP farm for probably a bit too much, honestly, because 1,000 levels is, quite frankly, completely ridiculous, but that's not really why I'm AFKing at it. I'm here for the gold, and I have at least a little bit of gold. It's, just over one full double chest of blocks, so kind of an insane amount, honestly. But I don't actually really have that much to do with gold at the moment, and I don't really want to just have it sitting in this chest because it's shiny. But I do know something else that does like gold simply because it's shiny. I didn't mean to do this, but it kind of works. Piglins. They really like gold. So, I'm gonna go and trade all of this insane amount of gold to some piglins. The only issue is doing this just for a while is a little slow. It takes a while. What did I get? I got soul speed 2, beautiful. Come on, give me something better. Frickin' fire charge. Nice. Okay, stop hating me. Anyway, this is very slow. It's about one item every 7 seconds, which if you do the math, that's too slow, pretty much. So instead of, just giving that whole double chest of gold blocks to a piglin one at a time, I am instead going to build a piglin bartering system where I can have 24 piglins all automatically being fed gold and giving me all of their amazing drops. And luckily, this farm is really simple. So simple, in fact, that I have already built it. This is the entire thing. It's mostly just a giant wall of chests because of the sheer amount of items this thing will produce. But this little bit of stuff is the actual, productive system. It is, of course, missing the piglins that are going to go in there. But other than that, it is fully functional. You can, turn it on and it does this, I guess. Which, once again, is not much until there are piglins, but it should, work. So, I'm going to go ahead and try and get some piglins. I've already set up a little spawning platform over here, and if we turn on that's the wrong button, this button, we can see some biome borders, which is very cool. This is a mod I installed, and you'll notice this is Crimson Forest, so we can actually get some nice piglin spawns if I just, fly up here a little. Hopefully we can get some. That's the goal, at least. I got some to spawn earlier, but I wasn't really prepared to actually get them yet. And now, it would appear none want to spawn. Yeah, so I think this is probably interfering with it quite a bit, because obviously zombified piglins are gonna spawn in here, as opposed to normal piglins spawning down on this platform. So I might actually want to move this, because this is kind of gonna take a while. There we go, moved it to a new area way away from the pig farm, and we already got one. So, my idea is I'm just gonna put these guys in boats, and I have gold armor on so they won't get annoyed at me. And I have 12 boats, I need 24 of these guys, so I'm gonna put 2 in each boat, and then once I have enough of them, and I will name tag them as well, I can just break the boats, take off my gold helmet, which will make them mad at me, and then they can just chase me all the way over to the bartering system, which should work quite well. I just need to spawn a bunch more of these guys because yeah, need 24, so I got 1 from that initial thing, so we'll see how this goes. There is also one problem that I ran into the last time I did this, which is hoglins can also spawn when you do this, and hoglins and piglins do not like each other very much. So we kind of have to avoid the hoglins killing the piglins, which will happen if I'm not careful. Okay, that is 24 piglins in boats, and it only took half an hour. So I'd say that's pretty good, but now comes the hard part. So I have to get these guys from here to over there. Well, that's very sensitive. I made a little bridge so they can actually get up to the thing, and in theory, all I have to do is break the boats very carefully as to not harm any piglins, and then what we do is we take off this gold helmet, and they'll just chase me, and that's how we're gonna get them over. So, if I break the boat, right, these 2 are now free, and then we take off the helmet, and we just kinda run. They have name tags, so they won't despawn no matter how far I go, so I can kinda go pretty far, and we'll still be fine. And I just have to yeah, that's the problem, is they if I go too far away, they do de-aggro. But if I just do this for a long enough amount of time, yeah, we'll get there eventually. Okay, we're here. In theory, all I have to do, run up the stairs, and they should follow me. Maybe? One at a time, guys. You can do it. Okay, we'll just get them in one at a time. Now, they, of course, don't know how to jump, so they just kind of fall. That works beautifully. Now I have to get the other guy. Hey, you get... Yeah, good. Okay. They just kind of push each other off the staircase. So, that... Where'd he go? Get up here. We good? Are you coming? Thank you. Okay, that's 2. Now I can put on my gold helmet so they don't hate me anymore. And yeah, we should be good. I just have to do that 12 or 11 more times. Mistakes have been made. I was, doing my thing. I don't have an elytron. I was doing my thing, getting all the piglins into the hole, and then I accidentally fell into the hole. And you'll notice some of these piglins have netherite armor, which is because I died and they took all my stuff. So now I don't have any of my stuff. But luckily, I do think I have a way to get my stuff back. I should really stop jumping off of things. I'm just gonna kind of like throw all of my stuff in this chest so I have more inventory space. But I'm pretty sure that piglins prefer gold armor to any other type of armor. So in theory, if I just like make a bunch of gold helmets, not quite 64 gold helmets, let's go with like 15 for now. I don't know how many piglins are in there. And if I just throw gold helmets at them, in theory, they'll all get gold helmets and drop my netherite one. That's the idea, at least. So we're going to test it out. If I put a gold helmet in there, they seem to like the gold helmet. I don't know if... Obviously, netherite's still there, but... Okay, I'm just going to give them all these gold helmets. Come on. Give me my armor back, please. I just want my armor. Okay, that's all the gold helmets. It changed... Okay. The netherite helmet changed positions. This will work eventually. I just need more gold helmets. Okay, I don't see anyone with the helmet. I think we got it. Come on, give. Yes, I have my helmet back. Okay, I just need to do that with every other piece of armor, and then... Okay, they didn't actually take my sword, so I just have to do that with every other piece of armor, and then I'll have all my tools back. Okay, got the elytra. Okay, we got the pants. So I think I've encountered a problem. They don't seem to want any more gold boots, and one of them still has my netherite boots. So we might have come to an impasse of I either have to kill one of them, as in that specific dude that stole my boots, or I have to go make new netherite boots and just let him have it. I feel like I should probably just kill the one guy with my boots, but I also kind of don't want to, because I don't think I will ever be able to just kill that guy. I mean, like, it's just a solid block of piglins, so even if I punch, like, that corner, it's probably not gonna hit the guy with the boots on, so that's kind of an issue. And yeah, I can just pick up the boots now, even if I give them, like, another pair, they just don't. So... God, this is really unfortunate. Now, there is a reason I have an insane villager setup, and it's because for when I lose my armor. But I still don't want to. Like, this is... Okay, you know what? I will try once. I will try once to attempt to just kill the guy with my boots. It's not going to work, and I know it's not going to work, but I'm just going to go for it. An arrow isn't... The thing is, right, I hit him, he's going to get knocked back. And then, like, so I have to one-shot him, which this is my best bet at, and it's not going to work because he has netherite boots on. Did that just... That just worked. Oh my god, that just worked. Also, that killed, like, 3 of them. But that worked. Okay, how many did that kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That killed 7 of them. Okay, I didn't think it would kill that many. But I got... Okay, it killed 7 of them. That means I still have 17 of these guys. I think we might be good. 17 might still be enough to maintain it. I'm gonna go check. So as it turns out, that it actually will work with that many, but also it didn't actually kill 3 of them. If I like kill my field of view and then go into the F3 menu, you can see down the bottom left it says entities rendered total 11 out of 193. Those 11 are just these piglins, which means it actually only killed the one. He was just holding all of that for some reason. But anyway, that means I don't have to go capture more piglins, and I can just get the rest of these guys in, and then it will work flawlessly, I think. So that's what I'm gonna do. These are the last 2 piglins, and hopefully nothing will go wrong. Okay, they didn't follow me. Everything went wrong. Hey, guys, get up here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of loud in here, but in theory, they should... Okay, one's in, and the other one is in. Let's go. Okay. Hi. They have there's a little bit of an issue. There are wooden buttons inside of this contraption, and the piglins can shoot said wooden buttons, which is very much an issue because it kind of permanently extends some of these pistons, at least for a little bit. So I'm going to have to get this guy back in. But as you can see, this guy's kind of standing up because that piston is extended and there's a slime block there. So he's just like standing there. So despite the fact that the system is off, it's just like broken currently, but the arrows do despawn after a little bit, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I just have to wait for it to go down, so that guy will go down and I can actually get another piglin in. Although, oh, there we go, it happened. So yeah, now everything's off again. But if I break these, it should be pretty... This guy's a sword dude, and they're a lot easier to get to go in because they just chase you and try to get to you as opposed to trying to get in range of you like the bow guys do. They have a strategy this time. I'm going to wait till he's closer, and then I'm just going to do that in hopes that none of them hit the button, and I don't think any of them did. Okay, it didn't matter. They sometimes do that. They just decide to kind of go over it. Okay, we try it again. I don't think I actually need this guy, so if he dies of fall damage, not the worst thing ever, and he probably won't because he should have a decent bit of health. Who knows? I hope he doesn't. I don't think he takes much fall damage each time, though. So, this time it should work. I've never had it that, like, get stuck twice in a row. And there we go. That is all 23 piglins now, because I, lost one. But I think this system should actually be completely ready to go now. I have to add back in some of these wooden buttons, because I broke them so that they wouldn't shoot them so much. But, yeah, now that those are in, I think we're good. All I have to do is grab my glass. I kind of just shoved all my stuff in here. I don't know if it'll actually fit in my inventory. Nah, well, we're good. And I just have to, like, plug it up so that none of the items escape. But with that should be functional. Let's test it. Okay, I just need gold from, like, here. I don't... Okay, gold. I just need... The stack will test it well enough. So, I put the gold in here, and we turn it on. And now it should just be like throwing the gold at them, and they'll pick it up and drop the items, and then the items get bounced into the chest, and they get bounced along the filters until they get to their appropriate filter. And that should process that stack of gold pretty fast, which is, of course, yeah, it's almost already gone, which is why I have a full double chest of gold blocks, so I can actually get a reasonable amount of items. Because this, so far, I haven't even, like, seen any ender pearls, which is one of the things I'm looking for, kind of. Really, I just made this farm because it gives you a whole bunch of items that are all pretty good, and this is one issue that sometimes happens. It just kind of pooped the obsidian out here, which it can be a problem. I think sometimes this just like pushes them, but they still have momentum, so they just go out this way. Although I think it doesn't really lose me that much stuff, so I'm not really going to bother to fix it right now, because I want to test it with a bunch of gold. So I'm going to throw in like a couple stacks of gold blocks and see how it goes. If too many items get thrown out, then I'll try a little bit harder to fix it, but for now I think it should be mostly fine. Okay, so I may have thrown in a little bit more than a couple stacks of gold, because this is all of my gold. This is literally the last little bit, and I now have nothing left in these storages, and yeah, it's gonna take a second to finish processing all that, but like, I have some stuff now, like quite a bit of stuff. If we go to something that actually produces a ton, like soul sand, you'll see it's insane. I think blackstone is already like way up here somewhere too. Yeah, I have to... Okay, yeah, gravel wins. Gravel, you win, gravel, okay? Gravel has decided to almost half fill all of its storage. So yeah, this thing is kind of insane, which is exactly what I expected. But I have noticed something, which is I don't actually need a lot of this stuff, like ender pearls. I have two double chests of ender pearls that I don't really need, but a lot of it's useful, like string and quartz, I guess, for like observers or something. I don't know. I could find a use for quartz. Obsidian's useful. I mean, I don't need that much, but like, you know, it's useful. Leather, you know, also a good thing, and the spectral arrows are definitely something that I will enjoy, because currently I'm running my skeleton farm to fill this box full of arrows, and that is not a lot of work, but it's more work than coming and grabbing some arrows out of my now essentially infinite supply of spectral arrows, because, yeah, I have a couple. So yeah, that's quite nice, and this thing is going great, but I am pretty much out of gold, so yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next project now, because it's kind of done. And this episode still has a ton of time left, I think. I haven't edited it yet, so hopefully this doesn't end up being like 2 hours long somehow. That would be insane if I messed it up that badly. But we're going to go on to the next project now. That'll finish processing like at some point. I don't know. Whenever I'm in the nether, it'll be working, so that should go just fine. But the next project I want to do is I want to make a slime farm. Now, you might say you've already built a slime farm, and I would say to that, I have already tried and failed. This little bit of cobblestone that's like somewhere in here right there, that is meant to be the signifier of what chunk is a slime farm. I have actual slime chunks turned on now, so that it shows me where they are. This one is not a slime chunk. If I head down into this little hole, wait, it is? Wait. Did I have... It is a slime chunk, apparently? I guess? No, it's not. See, this is not a slime chunk. That is a slime chunk. So pretty much what I've done in the past is I dug out a bunch of layers, not in a slime chunk. So I don't actually have any production of slime, and having built some, like, farms now, not having slime production sucks. It is, like, the worst thing to gather when you need a lot of it. So I'm going to go ahead and build a slime farm, and that involves actually digging out some amount of area. So I guess I'll just go ahead and dig out like this chunk that is, you know, actually a slime chunk instead of this one, although I might do a different one just because that would make it like directly adjacent to this, and that could be a little annoying. But I'm gonna find a good slime chunk to use and get digging. It shouldn't take too long this time though, because I have like beacons and stuff. The last time I attempted to make a slime farm, I did it with not very good mining equipment, but I can just choose any of these little green boxes, make a slime farm out of it, so let's do some digging. Yeah, so I did some digging. I also kind of just finished the entire rest of the farm, because slime farms are really simple, so it's just a bunch of layers and then some iron golems and some magma at the bottom to kill them. And yeah, this thing has already produced like a ton of stuff. Honestly, I already have 4 stacks of slime, which is like, I would say about like an hour sitting in a swamp gathering slime, so it's kind of nice. There's like kind of like one thing left that I really should do for this farm, which is if I go into like free cam here, you can see this, and if I also turn on a spawn sphere, you can see there's a lot of dark caves inside of the radius that needs to be lit up for the slime farm to function properly. But I kind of don't want to. Like, it functions, so, like, why bother? So, yeah, I'm just gonna not. So, yep, that's it. We're done with the slime farm now. I mean, like I said, monsters are gonna be here, but generally, like, it hasn't produced anything yet, obviously. Oh, there's one. It generally works pretty well. They just, like, spawn sometimes. The iron golems tend to kill them before they even hit the magma, and it is so satisfying to see all the, like, single slimes just insta-die on the magma. Anyway, it works, so I'm not gonna bother fixing it, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the saying, right? But something I do want to fix, at least at some point, is this spawn platform. It is horrible. Like, I have one for my creeper farm, an AFK platform, which my creeper farm is like there. I have this like way up in the sky, so there's not really much I could do about it. I'm probably gonna make this out of glass at some point, but that one is like kinda close enough to the ground that I could possibly maybe make a building here. So I think I want to do that at some point. But that's for later. For now, I'd actually like to just do what I normally do with a new farm when I build it, which is see how much stuff it makes in 1 hour. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and AFK here for an hour, and I'll see how much slime it makes. I don't think it will be like insane because, like I said, I haven't lit up the caves and I'm not going to. But it should give us a decent amount of slime because it is like producing stuff, just not super fast. So let's AFK for an hour and I will be right back. Yeah, that's a lot of slime. I mean, it's not like an insane amount. If I'd like lit up the caves and made a more efficient slime farm, these 3 chests would all be full. But that's good enough. That'll last me a good while. I don't have any giant farms planned on the horizon. But yeah, I think with that AFK session, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And you know what? I haven't gotten to update the map in ages, so I'm using the opportunity of having added this 3x3 thing of stone to update the map. I think I'm addicted to doing this. It's so fun. It doesn't really make sense why it's so fun, but it's so fun. Just put that in offhand, go over here, get my little stone thing. Good, it showed up. Okay. I love the map. Look at, where is it? Look at that. Progress. That's progress right there. Anyway, that aside, I hope you guys liked today's episode. It took me a while to put out because of reasons. Actually, it's only been 2. That's really zoomed in, but it's only been actually 2 weeks, which is pretty good for my upload schedule's kind of bad. But anyway, for now, see you guys in the next one. Like if you liked, subscribe if you like it. Have a great day. And as always, bye-bye.